All right, we're on the last page of the Unit 6 pre-test, going over the problems, answers, and how to solve them together. So number 12, Darius has a collection of snails. He wanted to see which snails could travel the farthest in 1 minute. Below is a table showing the distance each snail traveled. Complete the line plot below to display the information shown in the chart. Be sure to finish labeling all the marks along the line before you plot the data points. So the first thing we're going to do is this right here. Label all the marks along the line to plot before you plot the data points. So on our line, we've got 3 and 4/8. 4, we've got some of them. We have to fill them all in first. So I'm going to fill in 3 and 1/8, 3 and 2/8, 3 and 3/8. There's already 3 and 4/8. I'm going to fill in 3 and 5/8. 3 and 6/8, 3 and 7/8, and then 4 is the same. I'm sorry, that was supposed to be a 3. 4 is the same as 3 and 8/8. But now we're going on to 4. We have 4 and 1/8, 4 and 3/8, 4 and 4/8, 4 and 5/8, 4 and 6/8, 4 and 7/8. Now I have them all labeled. If you notice, some of these end in 8s. 8, 8. There's one that ends in a half. This one ends in a fourth. Then we have an eighth and an 8. So there's 2 of them that don't end in 8s. And we can think about, how do we make those into 8s? So I might just write over here, 3 and a half is the same as 3 and 4/8, because 4/8 is a half. And then over here, 4 and a 4 if I figure out the denominator be 8, I would say that is 2/8, because I would just double the top and double the bottom. So 4 1/4 is the same as 4 and 2/8. So now I know where to put them on this line. So I do the first one, 4 and 3/8. I'm going to put an X right here, 4 and 3/8. 3 and 1/8, right there. 4 and 7/8. Right there. Notice I'm trying to make my X's all the same size. 3 and 4/8. 3 and 4/8, or 3 and a half. 4 and 1/4, or 4 and 2/8. 3 and 7/8. And 4 and 1/8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have 7 here, and I have 7 X's. Double checking. It looks like none of them have 2. Some of them don't have any. All right. So what is the difference? That says subtraction to me, that word difference, between the shortest and the longest distance. Show your work. So I have to do a subtraction problem that compares the longest and the shortest distances. So the longest is right here, 4 and 7/8. I'm going to write that down, 4 and 7/8. And then I'm going to subtract the shortest, which is 3 and 1/8. So when I do that, I can just do the whole numbers. 4 minus 3 is 1. And then the fraction 7/8 minus 1/8 is 6/8. And that's good. And then I go on to the next one. Find the 2 snails that traveled the farthest in 1 minute and add up their distances. How many inches did the 2 of them travel in all? So I have to find the 2 snails that traveled the farthest. Well, here's the one that did the farthest, 4 and 7/8. And I'm going to add him to the other one. 4 and 3/8 is right there. I'll add those 2 up. They traveled the farthest. My whole numbers, 4 and 4 is 8. And then 7/8 and 3/8 is 10/8. But this I can turn into, right now it's a improper fraction because the numerator is bigger than the denominator. So I could change that. I know if I take out 8/8, that's really a whole, and then I would have 2/8 left. So I'm going to take that 1 and put it over there. And it's going to be equal to 9 and 2/8. I just took one whole out of this 10/8, moved it on over, and added it to the 8, which turned it into a 9. And then I have 2/8 left. So 9 and 2/8. And that is the end for that one.